Hi and welcome to another episode of Sealed for Good. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to talk about one of our final instalments in the GC range. We've had a tremendous run with this product over the winter period and it's really hitting its marks around Australia at the moment. And many of you are familiar with our GC1 product, which is our sheet membrane system, which is also a vapor barrier and a crack resistant membrane as well. We developed our GC4 membrane, and many of you would have seen acoustic rubbers like this, or some of those that are blended with a cork in there that are used for sound impact underlay in wet areas, particularly before tiling over. And so in those applications there, particularly in the winter periods, but just even in the summer months, the application on commercial jobs can take quite a lot of time for the fact that you're laying the acoustic mat down, that's got to dry the adhesive, and then you have to waterproof on top of it if it's a wet area, which includes for both internal wet areas and also external podiums. What we had done had been to develop our GC4, which is our red graded product, and the way that has been developed, it has our GC1 system laminated to an acoustic rubber, and that acoustic rubber can be in different thicknesses from 3, 5, 10 mil to meet all the standards and acoustic engineering requirements on a commercial site. And that basically eliminates the drying period and waiting around for things to dry. So the sheet is still in the 1 metre wide roll, that gets rolled out, adhered to a substrate with one of our adhesives, and then basically once that application is in place, it is also waterproof, and tiling or screeds can be applied virtually immediately after. So that saves time probably up to 75–80% to a standard application where you are laying acoustic matting down and then having to wait and put one coat of waterproofing on it and then a second coat of waterproofing. And to many of our tiling friends out there, they're telling us they can wait up to 3 days for those applications to be complete. This is now done in the one application, which saves a hell of a lot of time and enhances the quality of the project you're doing on site. The other benefit of this is that many of the acoustic mats with the cork blend are used to stop the phenomenon of creep, which you can get in acoustic matting. You'll get no creep with this system. Once it's adhered, it stays, it's stable. And this system is for both internal and external applications, as I mentioned. So for large external podiums where you may have a footfall issue that could happen in the future, when it's in service, this system will work for tiling applications there. Very, very simple to use. The sheets are butt jointed and sealed with either our butyl tapes or our elastoproof joint band, and all our adhesives or screeding systems will bed directly on top of this, so it saves a hell of a lot of time. Many of our customers that are starting to use this are showing phenomenal results in terms of time saving, but it's an enhanced application. You have no chance of, with acoustic mats, they are very, very absorbent and porous, so sometimes you can have a pitted liquid membrane in there where it can pinhole. There's no chance of that. It's an even, uniform film thickness of our GC sheet with the acoustic underlay, and the project is done. Very, very simple. So some of the benefits on that, I don't know if any of you have got our Gripset GC range booklet, but this is the first of its kind, which is a 2-in-1 acoustic and waterproof system in one. So rapid application time, you can tile or screed the same day. And as it mentions in here, it's compatible with a range of other floor finishes, vapor barrier. This is an outstanding tile underlay and crack resistant system. It'll take all types of movement from flooring, and even if you've got slight shrinkage cracking in the concrete prior to having commenced the application, this will accommodate that. Yeah, and as far as its flow for building projects, it's unrivaled in what it does. One of the major benefits of this system for commercial applications is the ability to flood test, because as many commercial builders know, when they're using acoustic systems and they're waiting for things to dry, the project can be delayed and held up, and flood testing could take another 24 hours for those results to come about. The beauty of this system is that once it's laid, it's sealed, it's done. You can flood test as a completed system, get your 24-hour flood testing over and out, and then commence your tiling application. So it is a great one for the flow of commercial projects, saving time, which is a major issue, and particularly in the winter months, as I mentioned earlier. So if you'd like to find out more information about this or any of the GC range, please contact our office for our GC booklet. This is all on our website. We also have our little keyring of the various samples that are available. contact us and we'll send them out to you. And if any of our staff or technical department can help you with your application, specifications, or more information about this project or this product for your project, I should say, please get on to 1800 650 435 or just email us on gripset.com. All the details are there. We'd love to help you and help the flow of your next project in the commercial sense. Looking forward to discussing more next time we see you on Sealed for Good. Thanks for joining me.